Pittsburgh Steelers re-signed defensive lineman Cameron Heyward to a 3-year contract extension. I feel like this is just kind of like a legacy fee and respect fee to Cam Heyward. He's been around for a hot minute on that Steelers defense. The dude is definitely up there in age. I'm surprised they kind of gave him 3 years instead of like a 1 or 2 year extension. But yeah, fair play to Cam Heyward's agent and team. They got a nice bag for a dude that is definitely up there in age. And to get like a 3-year extension, that's pretty good work, man. Pretty good work. It's a $45 million deal with $16 million guaranteed. Heyward is 35, and he was entering a contract year. It's his 14th year in the league. 8-time Pro Bowler, has a total of 80.5 sacks, 8 forced fumbles, and 2 interceptions in his entire career. Not bad at all. Now, the thing about the Steelers' defense over the last few years, I just feel like they've been really banged up. TJ Watt, Cam Heyward. Cam Heyward only played 11 games last year, and TJ Watt got hurt too. If this team is going to want any chance in winning a playoff game this year, because I think that should be the goal, winning a playoff game, not just making it, they're going to need this defense fully loaded, fully healthy, and they really need to be the anchor of this team until further notice. Until Justin Fields is clicking and he's red hot, the Steelers need to be carried by their defense, because Russell Wilson, it's going to be ugly until Justin Fields gets in there. Russell Wilson will do absolutely nothing. He will look bad. He will look washed. And then once Fields comes in, there will be a transitional period of him kind of getting his bearings, but I feel like Justin Fields will heat up, and I feel like he could do something with Pickens and hopefully Najee Harris and Jalen Warren, but until that time, the Steelers defense really needs to be the old terrible towel, good hard-nosed defense. Speaking of that defense, I really want to see how Patrick Queen does with his new team. I feel like him and TJ Watt could be a hell of a duo, but again, health has just been such a big issue with the Steelers defense as a whole the past minute now, even with Fitzpatrick back there. Like, one of the best safeties in the NFL. Really, I feel like he should be the best one in the NFL right now, but he's not really talked about too often because he's always hurt. He's like similar to Derwin James, man. Like, that dude was one of the best for a minute, and then injuries just kind of derailed his career more or less. So I'm really hoping the best for the health of the Steelers defense, but we'll have to see. Steelers fans, let me know if y'all like this contract. Again, pretty crazy for a 35-year-old D lineman to get a 3-year extension with that much capital involved. But like I said, I just feel like it's kind of like a legacy deal, a thank you for your service deal, kind of a classy gesture by the Steelers organization, more or less. So I don't hate it, but you know, it is what it is. Now the Steelers open up their year against the Atlanta Falcons on the road. Russell Wilson will be starting this game. I'm not too sure if Jalen Warren will play or not. I feel like he is definitely a better back than Najee Harris, so to not have Jalen Warren potentially is not great news in my opinion. I really want to see if Najee can have any sort of resemblance to what he was his rookie year. I know his rookie year was kind of overblown to a certain extent just because he got so many touches that it's kind of hard not to get a lot of production if you're getting that many touches a game. But since then, I just feel like Najee Harris has just been a flat back. Just not much there, man. Not very explosive. Just not the type of back you want in your backfield, man. compared to Jalen Warren. I feel like every time I watch the Steelers, that dude just looks like he just got shot out of a cannon. But again, if you're kind of having question marks at quarterback, you need that run game to at least be competent. Will they have a competent run game this year? Not sure. Not sure. But yeah, they're opening up the year being dogs on the road at plus 155. You could get the Falcons at minus 185 right now. I feel like those odds are definitely a bit boosted. I feel like this game might be a bit closer than that. Minus 185 just seems a little too steep. I was thinking like minus 160, minus 155, but hey, if you like the Steelers in this game, might as well take the plus 155. I definitely don't. I would not advise to bet on the Pittsburgh Steelers with Russell Wilson as your starting quarterback. Once Justin Fields gets in the mix, sure, we'll see what happens. I would definitely consider investing some money on the Pittsburgh Steelers, but I would never invest a dime as long as Russell Wilson is the QB1 there. Should be a fascinating game regardless. Kirk Cousins, Bijan Robinson, potentially Mike Tomlin's last ride with the Steelers, so I know he's going to leave it all out there. George Pickens too, man. Dude has potential to be a top 10 receiver in the NFL right now. I feel like he's definitely top 20, top 25 range. If he just gets a quarterback that can just be consistent, that could just find him, that could just sling it and just give him production week in and week out, George Pickens can easily be a top 10 wide receiver in this league. So Steelers fans, let me know how y'all feel about week 1 on the road against Atlanta, the Cam Heyward contract. Do you believe in Russell Wilson at all? And let me know if any of y'all are going to bet on this game. Do you like any bets at all? I definitely like Bijan anytime touchdown scorer at home, heavy favorite team. I just feel like that's a pretty clean bet. But I'll be making a vid on Saturday posting my best bets for the entire Sunday slate. So stay tuned for that. And yeah, man, that's all I got for right now. Peace.
He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day. First down coming up. Snap it out of the gun. Pulls it in.
Rams did a good job that time throwing a pass on first down and picked up some nice yards. Now second and short really puts the defense in a tough position.
The Rams will take the snap from the 45.
Catch made on his way.
The 10, and he's in for the touchdown. What a play. What a run. And the Rams offense ready to continue its recent run here as they've scored the last 2 times they've had it, Phil.
Well, let's look at it from the defensive side. What do you think they're thinking? Oh my gosh, what's coming next? Because everything the offense has tried so far has worked.
Well, they may be down on the scoreboard, but they have to be feeling very up about the way the passing offense has been working to this point, Phil.
Yeah, they'll be happy about the offense when they go in at halftime. The coach is going to look at them and go, good job. Then he's going to turn all of his attention to the defense, knowing they must play better to give them a chance to win this game.
First half winding down as we return from the 2-minute warning. Coleman's met after a gain of 8. First down here. Out of the shotgun formation. A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one.
The Rams coaching staff has done a good job of mixing things up today on first down. The pass catches the defense off guard. They pick up solid yards. Now it's second and short.
Second down and 1. And a flag is down. They'll decline the penalty and let the play stand.
Coming to the line at the 36-yard line.
Sims lined up as the single back. He's wide open for the grab.